How does it feel to be a two-time world champion?
Sometimes I can't help but to just put my head down and like scratch my head just because it's very, it's a lot. Yo, what's going on? This is your boy Walter, Proph, Alarcon, and this is me behind the cup 2022. I've been in coffee since the summer of 2016, so I'm about to be 6 years now this summer. Started off just as a job, want to make a little bit of money, and eventually I kind of fell in love with just the whole craftsmanship and etiquette behind the coffee experience. The impact is insurmountable, just a lot of great things along with many life lessons. I have to say drip. So if I know the place and I know they're serving good espresso, I'll take the espresso. But more than likely, I'll probably take drip most of the time. Feel me? Gotta stay drippy. When I go to a coffee shop, I like to listen to see how well the barista is steaming their milk. So if I like what I hear, I'll get a cappuccino or a flat white. If not, I ask for a drip just to be safe. If you mess up the drip, then it says a lot about the coffee shop. Who taught me latte art? Well, if you want to go to the roots, it was Bailey from Gregory's Coffee. She gave me the foundation of just latte art understanding, and it evolved from there. I would say the second person would be Jai from Bluestone Lane when he was their coffee director. And ultimately, I gained a little bit experience from two great masters in Ivy, shout out to Ivy, and Mr. No Problem himself, Paul. My favorite out of America barista would be Paul. The expert level of mastery that was showcased from the first time I met him. He did a Pegasus and a macchiato cup. That shit was insane. But American latte art, it'll have to be Edward, a Milky Finesse. That guy is your favorite latte artist, He's a man. Holla at Ed, at Milky Finesse. My favorite would be Wing Wing 5-1. If we're talking free pour, more wow factor, I like doing the parent and child seahorse combo. Those are my two favorite go-to pours. I believe it was 2018. TNT hosted a throwdown at City of Saints. I remember me and Daniel Lee, like, respectively passing each of our rounds, and like every time we would win, we'd be like, hey bro, hopefully I get to see you in the finals this time. Just us giving it our all, pouring what we thought was our best version of ourselves at that moment. One that I will always remember, especially after when he ended up winning. He just looked at me and told me he's sorry that I didn't win and just hugged me. That doesn't encapsulate who Daniel Lee as a person was. We all know him as a selfless, loving giant, full of love. I'd say that's my favorite memory of Daniel Lee. To be honest, I haven't even let it sink in yet. I feel like I tell myself, hey, you're a champion. Kind of make myself complacent, but as of now, it feels, it's very humbling, just going places and people recognizing you, or somebody coming to your shop and like, oh, that's Proph, the two-time world latte art champion. Sometimes I can't help but to just put my head down and like, it's a lot. So you gotta kind of hold yourself to this standard of like greatness. And once you're great, you can't be ungreat. And that's where the pressure lies. It is crucial, like key, to breathe. 2.5 minutes, cameras on cameras rolling on top of you, everybody taking pictures, everybody's loud, you're not sure of how the milk or the espresso is gonna be. I'd say the only thing you can control is your mind, and you can control that by breathing. So I'd say breathe and have fun. Gotta learn to have fun. I wanna try Brewer's Cup. Barista comp that isn't latte art, just to see if I can, just get out of my comfort zone, because if you're doing everything that you know, there's no room for growth. And when you get thrown into the unknown, that gives room for chaos to be born, and through chaos, you can learn to be better or a different person. Work for somebody or something that holds the same values you do. Money is money, but happiness is, you can't really put a dollar price on happiness. Something I've been looking into a lot as this last year, the transparency between commodity versus what the green bean or farmer is getting paid. Because that's one gray area in the industry that, you know, people know, and we obviously understand that it's grown through places where, you know, people are doing this as a whole like livelihood, but they aren't being paid as they should be. And I think that lies eternally with, like, you know, if you're in a capitalistic place or a place that needs to make a profit, sometimes it's overlooked to where the origin is simply because there's an abundance. When you start making coffee, you think it's all latte art and making good coffee or good espresso, but that is what I feel is one of the biggest problems right now in the coffee industry. I know sometimes we find that our life is difficult at the moment. We all have our versions of battles and demons that we're facing, but ultimately we live one life. So you just gotta wake up every day with the mentality that you might not see the next day. Whether it's coffee or any profession or anything you do in life, just live full of passion, full of love, like unconditional love. Don't expect anything back from any good deed that you do. Tell your friends you love them. Tell your family you love them. You never know if tomorrow is promised or not. So if you haven't started watching anime and you want to make this year your year of anime, please start watching anime. You can holler at me at immaculate_artistry on IG. I kind of deactivated my TikTok, so I don't have that now, but coming soon, it will be back up. So at the moment, just Instagram, or if you want to come to Chateau Le Wolf, I'm here on the weekends. Come find me in person, because I do like to make in-person connections too. Do that. Hey.